how is Bruce doing right now? It's such a loaded question. Like there is no treatment, there is no cure. He's doing the best he can do, just given the circumstances of this terrible, terrible disease. I always get this question like, well, does he remember you? Does he know who you are? And I'm like, yes, he doesn't have Alzheimer's, he has FTD. FTD is the most common form of dementia for people under the age of 60. It affects the frontal and the temporal parts of your brain. So it can affect behavior, it can affect movement, it can also affect speech. So for Bruce, how it started to show up was through language. Bruce, as a younger person, had a stutter, a severe stutter. I started noticing that his stutter started coming back, but never in my wildest dreams did I think that these were early signs of a young onset dementia. When Bruce was diagnosed, our two young girls were 8 and 10. And, I also needed to be able to balance being their mother. I didn't want our daughter's world to be clouded by FTD. It's right here on my shoulder, the sadness, the grief, the trauma. I thought that I was the only one that could care for Bruce. I didn't want to be a burden to anyone. I didn't want to ask for help. I didn't know I was allowed to ask for help. I think what was really my wake-up call that I really needed to care for myself was talking to a neurologist who said to me, you are burning your candle at both ends. In those early years I was just too much on this one dark side. Now I also make room for like the cracks of light and the joy that comes in. I needed to be able to find that balance for the sake of our daughters, for the sake of myself, and for the sake of Bruce. When we received our FTD diagnosis, we left that appointment that day without any clear direction, like no roadmap, no nothing, just a check back in a couple of months, and that was it. Leaving that office that day was just the whole reason for writing this book. I was able to sort of assemble all of these experts and specialists around our family to be able to help support me now as a caregiver, support our two daughters, and my husband. And because I had all of this information, it just felt, I just knew it was valuable. I just wanted to be able to put it out there so that others don't feel alone. For caregivers, when you receive this diagnosis and you feel like your whole world has been rocked, over time, you will find your footing. You will be so proud of the caregiver that you have become. As you're walking through dementia with someone, you're grieving someone who is still alive, which just feels odd. But we have the gift of time with Bruce, and I'll take it no matter what.